Hello there, everybody. Hello. This is Tahira Monique Brown. Okay, so I'm here on behalf of Carlee. I want to advocate for her today. First and foremost, as a mother and as a grandmother, I'm calling on you all to take Carlee off of the cross. Let's stop crucifying her. Okay, that's the question. Can we take Carlee off of the cross and stop crucifying her? As a mother, a grandmother, and a great grandmother, I've seen a few years behind me, and I've seen some strange things that have happened with kids that they make decisions to go off and do some weird, bizarre stuff. And a parent, the first thing they'll say, that's not my child. My child would never do anything like that. And the courtrooms I've sat in with parents finding out the truth. And it's hurtful and it's devastating to find out the truth that your child would do some unimaginable things. Yes, Carlee did something unimaginable, but as far as we know for right now, Carlee has not killed anybody. And standing back and saying, I didn't kill that kid. Why are you accusing me of that? Sitting up under the parents, sitting up under everybody, going to the funeral and everything, knowing they have committed this crime. The biggest crime that Carlee has committed has been a lie. More than likely, she's committed a lie that could have got a lot of people in trouble. And I'm going to say that truth. But I want to talk to Mommy a while. Mommy, I know you love your child. I know you love your child. But at the same time, prepare yourself for the facts on both sides. The facts that Carlee may have been telling the truth and we just haven't figured that out, or that Carlee completely lied. And that seems to be what everybody's finding out, is that Carlee didn't tell the truth. But what is the truth? We still don't know the real truth. And will Carlee ever tell you that real truth? Maybe, maybe not. But in many instances like this with young people, I've seen them stick to their lie no matter what. It's their personal belonging. It belonged to me. This lie belongs to me. And who is it affect? I don't care. It's my lie. And it's going to be up to you to prove that I've told the truth. Mommy and Daddy, prepare yourself just in case your daughter has done something that you may not have approved of. And unfortunately, you are being faced with what the whole of society thinks of you at this moment. And that's unfortunate. So I'm calling on the public. Please, let's take Carlee off the cross. And let's see how this all goes on. Right now, I know it's funny to talk about Cheez-Its. It's funny to talk about her getting a robe. It's funny to talk about all this stuff that she did before and after. It's funny to talk about she watched the movie Taken. But what was her mental situation at that time? Many, many children have mental breaks for whatever reason. Some have been abused and bullied at school. Some of them just have mental break for no real reason. Classes are too hard. Trying to get into adulthood is too difficult. So they create an imaginary world, an imaginary story that they can survive through. Everybody knows that. You who are raising young kids today, laughing at this child, that might be your story tomorrow. Because I don't care what you put into raising your children, you don't know what they're going to turn out like. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how much prestige you have. You don't know how your kids are going to grow up. Because there's a whole nother world going on in their heads that has nothing to do with you. You are the caregiver of a human being that God gave you to take care of until they can take care of themselves. But you are not that human being. And you cannot decide the fate of that human being. Eventually, they'll try to decide for themselves, and you'll be locked out of their mind. They create doors for you not to enter, especially when they hit a certain age, between 14 and 30, something like that sometimes. But if they have a psychotic break, that could be Anybody could have a psychotic break. And will you be there for your child? And would you deny them the right to get help? Would you fight for your child? Would you advocate for your child? Well, that is what mom and dad are doing. They're advocating for their child. And so because they're advocating for their child, they're getting hung on the cross. Dad is on the left, mom's on the right. They're being crucified in public opinion. So today I'm advocating for Carlee. Let's take her off the cross. Now, you may write all kind of stuff against me for saying this. Some people, that's my friends, might turn their back on me. Like, how could you stand by this child? I would stand by this child for her protection. Because she needs somebody to say, one person to say, Carlee, we see you. Let us love on you. Let us save you from whatever's going on in your head. Maybe you'll tell us the truth. Maybe you'll never tell us the truth. But we're not going to abandon you. We're not going to let you just hang on that cross and rot. So, Carlee, if you talk to anybody, talk to your mom. She's fighting for you with all she has. Talk to your dad. He's standing there waiting to hear a word from you. I don't care if I never, ever, ever hear from you to know what's happening in your life. But I pray for you to come around and know that you're not alone. So, as an advocate, I advocate for Carlee. Let's take her off of the cross. Let's take her off the cross today. This is Tahira Monique Brown, a mother, a grandmother, and a great-grandmother, and an advocate. Have a great day.